I lost weight. I can eat whatever I want. Did I really eat all that nonsense? Maybe I did. Maybe I had some. Just keep watching. I have a point for that. On to serious stuff. I am 7 weeks out. Oh my gosh. Training has been great. I move on to phase 8, which has a number of explosive movements, and it's combined together with a strength phase as well. But predominantly my training program is still hypertrophy. And okay, I keep saying hypertrophy. Let me put it to you in layman terms. Hypertrophy is the growth and increase of size of your muscle cells. I'm not going to go too in-depth into it because it's so scientific and that's going to bore you. But the point is recruiting more muscle fibers and also building muscle, because in the end, that's what I want. I want to get more muscle so that I can lean down even more, because then fat will go bye-bye. For any training program, you should always be changing it up every 3 to 4 weeks, because if not, your body's going to adapt to it, and then you may or may not see the changes that you want for your physique, especially when your goal is aesthetics, like a bikini fitness competition. Once again, 7 weeks. I'm now on a 4-day split from 3-day split, and my coach is very reasonable. He even asked, like, okay, how many days can you afford to give me cardio? And I was like, it's okay, just you tell me how much I need to get ready, because 7 weeks is not a lot of time. And he just said, okay, you need to add in 4 days of cardio on top of your 4 days of training. Okay. I haven't done this in a long time. Spinning bikes, one of my favorite ways to do cardio now. By right, I'm supposed to actually do the training cardio in the morning or at night, and then it's away from the weight training session. But I don't have that luxury at the moment. I'm just gonna clump it all into one session. It's not optimal, but I have to make do with what kind of situations I have. Now on to the nutritional part of this video. Remember when I said I lost weight, I can eat whatever I want, and I showed you this clip? Yeah, no, honey, that's not how it works. No. The problem here is a number of people, and I'm also fault to it because I did think like that before. The minute I lost, like, say, I don't know, 2 kg, 4 kg, and I shrank, I could see lines, I could see certain things that I was happy with, then I went like, okay, now I can eat whatever I want in the world for the rest of my life. It doesn't work that way, because you need to remember what you did to attain that physique or that weight loss. You need to maintain it. Do you hear me? You need to maintain it. Which is why I keep advocating, what are your goals, and do your goals complement your lifestyle? If it doesn't, maybe you might have to switch it up. And if your lifestyle does not complement your goals, then you really have to switch up your lifestyle. It's a give and take process. You gotta make some sacrifices. You can't have your cake and eat it too, unless you've been very good. And now onto the fun part. I have new macros. Before I told you I was on 1,600 calories a day. Yes, I'm still on that, but my macro breakdown was 55% of protein, 30% of fat, and 15% of carbs. Now, it's been changed by my coach to see how my body reacts, because once again, we want to see how I'm reacting with certain foods. From that macro breakdown, I'm still going to maintain 1,600 calories. However, I am going to switch up the carbs and the fats. So now my carbs are really high and my fats are low, which is making me, well, I'm not very happy by it, but I want to see what happens. Breakdown now is 60% of protein, 15% of fats, and 25% of carbs, which means from 60 grams of carbs, I now move on to 100 grams of carbs. That's like, wow, that's a lot of carbs I can eat. And I'm not happy because I enjoy nuts. I really love my pistachios, and I really love my turkey meat, which means I gotta be very careful when eating beef and turkey, because, and even mackerel and salmon, because those kinds of meats have quite a number of high fat content. I did ask, for those wondering, why is it I'm not on like a 2,000 calorie diet? Well, once again, coming back to where I said what exactly are my goals. So my goal is to cut. If I were to go on a 2,000 calorie diet, I wouldn't look the way I look right now. Most likely not, but also because I asked him and he said I do not have enough muscle mass to accommodate a 2,000 calorie diet. So if for anyone just wondering why I'm not on a 2,000 calorie diet, that's why. And 1,006 calories is sufficient enough for me to do a cut and also for me to stay sane. Fat and carbs mixed together are a deliciously dangerous combo. Why do you think pizza tastes so good? Because you got carbs and you got your fat. Jeez. Training, nutrition are all very important, but now I want to get even deeper with you. And that is about here. Here and also your heart. The right kind of support is so crucial when you are entering a new portion of your life, a new fitness journey, or just being a human or an individual in this world. I would like for you to remember this statement. Your future self is made up by the 5 people you surround yourself with. And this saying has been repeated many times by motivational speakers, and it rings so true. You are the average of the 5 people you hang out with on a daily basis. This also reminds me of one talk this motivational speaker had with kids. His name is Marc Mero. He was once upon a time an amateur boxer, then professional wrestler, and now he's retired. He's gone to motivational speaking. He said, "Show me your friends and I will show you your future." You gotta watch the whole video. I'm gonna put up the link in the comment section, and I'm also gonna put up the link here. Click on it, watch it, but finish my video first, then watch it. But be prepared, you're gonna need some tissues. The reason why I'm talking about this whole support thing is because a few days ago I got rather emotional. Now I think it's normal for any kind of comp prep. You are gonna get emotional at some point because you are going through a very intense process. On top of that, there are other factors that can affect you. There could be work, it could be relationships. The other factors could also be you being tired and hormonal. I was hit with being tired and hormonal because I found out that I got my period. And little things would irritate me and get me very agitated. For example, on Saturday, I weighed myself. For anybody who knows, I hate weighing myself because I think the scales are a lie. To me anyway. So I weighed myself and I went from 57 kg to 58.1 kg. My muscle mass dropped by 0.1% and my fat percentage went up by 0.1%. Not happy. I know it's like minimal, but I was not happy. It didn't help that my water percentage also went up. So yeah, it could have been water weight. When I got very emotional, I was very thankful that I had good friends surrounding me at that time. It makes a world of a difference when you have the right kind of support, the right kind of encouragement, and the right kind of people who have the same mindset and they can relate to your goals. Which brings me back to what I said. Your future self is made up by the 5 people that you surround yourself with. I strongly believe that whatever you take in at this point in your life, be it information from podcasts or books you read or the people that you hang out with, all of that will shape who you are down the road. And of course, you want to be a better person in the future, right? I'm not even talking about money here or riches or all that kind of stuff. I'm just talking about you as a human being. You want to be a better person, right? And let's not even go down to 5 years. Let's talk about how different you could be in the next week or even next 2 months. You are defined by your choices. The workouts you do or don't do, they will show one day. And the foods, be it clean or unclean, it will affect you on a visual and also an energy level. Let me share with you the 5 most influential people in my life, and I would love to hang out with them even more. Actually, I won't say people, I'll say peoples because they're in little groups. Number 1 definitely is my coach, Ben, and his entire crew at Australian Strength Performance, especially Sharon. What I've learned from him is focus and positivity and mindset, which is so important for this entire journey. So I wasn't just able to apply it for fitness, I could also apply it to my life, and hence is why he's a coach. Trust me, if you ever get the chance to listen to him talk or speak to him, you're bound to learn a couple of nuggets. Number 2 is my manager, Sarah, and her entire team. Super good. Sarah, just like my coach, has taught me how to prioritize things in life, which especially in a working sense is really important. So I'm very appreciative, and I'm very appreciative of how much support that she gives to all her talents. Go find her, and while you're at it, can you just bug her as to when her YouTube channel is gonna come up. Number 3 is my Under Armour family, because I feel so inspired and I feel very honored to be surrounded by all these athletes who are skilled in their own field of expertise, and especially my Under Armour girl squad. We all come from different backgrounds, and every single one of the females are strong, independent, and we have so much love for one another. So yeah, you would definitely want to be a part of the UA My Girl squad. Number 4, Quad Fitness, the female gym that I always hang out at and I train at. Nick, Marie, Sharice, Shasha, Nina. I feel very warm when I'm there, and I get to learn how to not just improve myself as a person, but also to enhance my knowledge in fitness. Great place for you to just learn more about yourself. And it helps that they have fantastic mirrors and lighting. Last but not least, my family. My boyfriend is also included here. From them, I learned love. Unconditional love. And that's why whatever I do is always for my family. I promise I won't cry. Whenever I talk about sport, I get very emotional, but then again, I'm also hormonal at this point. So yeah, that's the end of the vlog. I leave you once again with this thought. Your future is made up by the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So surround yourself wisely. Okay, if you did learn something from this video and you enjoyed it, there are other things that you want me to touch on, please do let me know in the comments below. Till then, do find me on social media. I'm available on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, and please subscribe to my channel, subscribe to it, and I'll speak to you in the next vlog on Monday.